Good morning. Today we are going to be doing some lovely work on the buttocks, working around the whole kind of lower back area, deep into the lower abs, and obviously doing quite a lot of mobility work and including some stretching at the end as usual. So enjoy. Today we're going to start in child's pose. So we're going to start in quite an active child's pose. You're going to take your knees wide, your feet together, so you're nice and wide through the knees, and you're just going to slide your arms forward and sink your head and chest down into the floor. So my fingertips are leading the way by reaching forward one by one, elbows lifted off the floor, and then trying to push through the palm of the hand to then drive your bottom deeper into your heels. Inhale into the ribcage. Exhale, float the ribcage down. Again, inhale through to the ribcage. And exhale. Take a little walk over towards me. So walk those arms, leave your bottom where it is, hold onto this back hand, so my left hand, and reach and drive into a C bend. Again, breathing 3 long deep breaths, using your exhalation to open out a little bit deeper. Don't let your bottom lift off your heels. And then after your next exhalation, free the wrist, take a little walk over, keep the length in the arm, drop down through that other side, grab hold of the right wrist, the front arm, and then sink, pulling your hips back. So don't lose that depth of stretch. And side bend, breathe, 3 long breaths. And then release back into the center. Just bow down one more time, stretching through the fingers, feeling the lower back opening out. Take a little wriggle side to side. Maybe drop your elbows this time. And then gently lift yourself up by bringing your hands in, coming up, turning your knees in. So now we're on hands and knees position. I'm just going to change my screen a little bit. So hands and knees. Take a little wriggle side to side just to mobilize a little bit through the sides of the body into the lower back. So we're just making like a little snake movement. And then bring yourself back to your hands and knees. So we're going to take our front leg, my right leg back and behind, pointing behind. Eye gaze down. And then we're going to allow some mobility through your hips as you bring your leg over and tap the leg just behind the other leg. Then lift up, squeeze, and tap it just to the outside of your mat. So we're taking it for a squeeze out, take it for a squeeze down. So you'll feel a nice little pull through the side of the body. You're using your buttock to control the leg. So feel your buttock lifting, taking it back, back around, and so on. Keep tapping. Don't go too wide. 4 more. Abs on. Soften through the elbows. Don't take any of the tension into the shoulders. And you might feel that stabilizing leg on the ground, my left leg, is beginning to just feel like the buttocks are engaging. Now, when you come to your last one, tap behind and lift the leg up. Squeeze as if you're pulling your inner thighs together. Keep your hip bones down towards the floor, so don't let that rotation happen through the hip. And then just pulse, lengthen. Feel your stabilizing buttock now really engaging. Squeeze both buttocks. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up, take it down, tap the toe to the floor in that corner of the mat. Lift it up so it's very slightly angled, and pulse. Keep the hips still. You need to really engage the abs on this right side in order to keep the pelvis still. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come to the center. Bend your leg. We swoop the knee down so it skims the floor. We swoop the leg out. We swoop the leg down, we come to the side, and we take it around to the shoulder and back to a hover. So 1 up and down, 1 behind, 1 to the side, sorry, and down. So 1 up and down, round the house to the elbow and back to the floor. So this one's up. The second one, you circulate and squeeze elbow or shoulder and then lower it back down. So up for one, out to the side, the other buttock should be firing off. Warming the body up nicely, allowing that circumduction. Now make sure you've got lots of softness, especially in that back elbow. 2 more. Swing it up, down, and around. Squeeze. Up, down, around, and squeeze. Now hover the knee, lift it behind, and pulse. Press, press. Keep the arms soft, ab squeeze. Keep that movement. Don't let your lower back dip. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Then open the knee out, and let's go. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Try and touch up to that shoulder. Look towards that knee, side bend. Come on, squeeze it. 10, 9, 8, 7, hold it, higher. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and drop it. Narrow child's pose. Elbows to the floor. Drop the head, drop the chest. So now I'm trying to tucking the elbows in and then using that movement, just curl into a little ball. Try and get the head to the floor. Come all the way back up. So from here, your back foot is going to turn out to the side. So I'm going to show you from front on. So my back foot turns out to the side, and then you turn into a straight line facing towards me. So back foot, turn. I'm just going to alter my computer position again because I'm still a bit too low. That's it. Right, so here we are. You're going to be on that backhand. This is your stabilizing foot on the floor. You bring your hand to the side of the head, we lift the leg up. From here, we side bend in and then kick away. Tap the floor, lift. Side bend in, kick away, tap the floor, lift. So get that knee right up to the sky, squeeze it in. Keep it going. Don't stop because I'm stopping. Keep breathing. 3 more, guys. Keep it moving, keep it moving. And when you've done that last one, you land here. Take a breath, raise the arm up, palm facing towards me, raise that leg up, and let's pulse the leg. Again, that back buttock, that stabilizing leg should be on fire. Keep it going. 10, 9, 8, point through the toe. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and park it. Take a breath. Lower the arm down. Turn back to face onto your hands and knees, keeping that leg extended behind. Lower down onto your elbows. Engage the abs. Option is to stay here and then hover your leg that's on the floor, your knees on the floor, my knees now hovered. Extend the leg away, bend the knee in. Extend the leg away, bend the knee in, holding a plank. If that doesn't work for you, keep your toes down and just your knee hovered and hold there. Otherwise, extend, bring it in. So your plank position is slightly higher than usual. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everyone, toes down, knee stays hovered. Hold it there. Squeeze through the belly, push through that back heel. 10 more seconds. Last 4, 3, 2, and drop the foot. Come back up onto your hands. Soften through those elbows, point the toe at the back, lift it up. Now this time we're swinging the leg all the way around, tapping to the ground, lifting all the way back up and tapping directly behind. So our foot runs parallel with my hip. Soften your elbows, look towards the foot as it lands. Really think about circumduction through that hip. It's a full rotation. Tap and back parallel. Carry on. I'm going to change my position so you can see what my leg is doing from this angle. Look at the arms. Two more, guys. Now on this last one, lift it up, turn it, bring it down, and just let it drop to the floor. Take a breath, soften those elbows, lean into that back hip, the left buttock on my side. Take your hand over a little bit more, lean into that arm, lift that leg, push through the sole of the foot, and let's go, up and down. Big movement. Now engage those abs. You want to feel those buttocks firing up. Get it as high as you can. Don't worry if you're down here, that's absolutely fine. 8, 7, 6, reach it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it to the floor. Walk your hands towards your foot. Wriggle your foot away from you. Take this knee away from you and drop to your elbows and take a stretch deep into the inner thigh. Push your hips down and away from me. So you're sliding your body weight back towards your heel. Make sure this foot is wide. And then extend deep through this left leg. Deep inner thigh stretch. Breathe. Go a little bit deeper. Push those hips back and down. And then on your next breath, just bring your hands underneath. And then just slide that leg in, walk the foot in, bringing the knees together. So we're going to go straight onto the other side and reverse everything we just did. Okay, so I'm going to turn back to where I was. So I was facing that way, just literally to show you the stretch and the exercise. So now our back leg is going to come up. We're going to soften through the elbows. When you are ready, we tap down, we lift up, and we take it all the way around and tap the floor, lift it all the way back to here. So I'm going to turn and face you again just to show you. Give way through those arms, get as deep into that circle as you can go. If you've got your core beautifully engaged, you'll feel your obliques, the side of the abs, controlling the movement of the leg. You've got to have a lot of give through the arms and the shoulders. There's no tension running through any unnecessary areas. 4 more of these. Last 2. Now this last one, lift it up, take it wide, land it on the ground so the foot lines up with the hip. And then this hand goes a little bit more to the side, soften through the elbows, look towards that leg, push your foot to dorsiflexion, lift it up, and let's press it up and down. Squeeze, breathe, come on, work it. As high as you can go. Like I said, it doesn't matter if you're down here, you work to your best ability, don't let that leg drift away, keep it in line with your hip. 8, 7, 6, come on, squeeze your abs. 4, 3, 2, and 1, drop it. Take it for a little walk. Take this knee for a little walk. Drop down into your elbows. Take that back foot wide. Extend beautifully through this leg here, and then push your hips back and down and stretch the inner thigh. Keep breathing as you push your hips back, as you lower your hips down. Relax through the shoulders, be strong through that leg. 2 more breaths, let's go a bit deeper. Come on, push the bottom back, sink the hips down towards the floor, relax the shoulders, keep your spine beautifully extended. And then just begin to come up onto your hands and then walk that foot in and then bring it back into the middle. Lovely. So, hand is going to come down the side of this knee and then your leg extends out. Got a lot of light streaks, sun streaks coming on me today, so I apologise about my quality of filming today. Fingertips to the side of the head. We lift this leg up, we side bend, we kick away and we tap down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And just make sure you're lifting this knee so it turns up towards the sky. What we don't want to see is knees coming forward and you're pulling forward. That's pretty easy, that movement. You want to really open everything up. So the knee goes up and then you side bend, keeping those hips as high as they allow you to go. 3 more. Last 2. And on that last one, squeeze it in. Drop the foot to the floor. Keep your hand, keep your arm, extended to the sky, palm facing forward. Lift that leg up, dorsiflex, and press. So squeeze the butt, squeeze deep into your abs. Keep everything strong. Feel that buttock and the outside of your thigh working. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Squeeze up higher. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Good. Just turn down over onto your hands and knees this way. Find your positioning. So take that leg back out behind you and drop down onto your elbows. Tuck your toes under and then everyone hover that knee. So here we're in a slightly elevated hip plank. If you wish to make it harder, extend the leg away and bend the knee in. Control that movement purely through the abs. If that doesn't work for you, just stay with the knee hovered. Or if that's still too much, just drop your knee completely. Okay, choose what works for you. If you're doing the leg swings, give me 5 more. Squeeze the butts. That leg that's not moving, keep it strong, press into the heel. And then when you've done your 5, keep that knee hovered. Hold it for 10 more seconds. Squeeze and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knee down. Good. Take a breath. Come up onto your hands. So from here, we're going to lift the leg up. We're going to bend the knee in. We swing the knee down to a hover. We swing the knee up. We swing the knee down to a hover. Then we turn and we rotate and pull the knee forward, kicking the knee back and lower it down to start again. So 1 lift, lower. 1 lift around the house and in towards the elbow or the shoulder, back to neutral and drop it down. Elbows are soft. Abs are engaged the whole time, and then squeeze and follow that knee as you rotate it around, and then square everything off once you're done. So 1 up, 1 down. 1 up, take it around the house towards the elbow or shoulder, back and to the starting point. 1 up, 1 down. 1 up and around, all the way back to neutral. 1 up, 1 down. 1 up and around the house to the shoulder, back around and to the start. 4 more. So we go for one more here. And then come back to your hover. Lift that leg up and let's pulse. Now squeeze into that butt. Make sure you're not allowing your lower abs to just drop. Keep them strong, pull them in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Now let's bend the elbows, turn the knee, pull it forward and let's go. Press, press, press as high as you can go. Soften that back elbow. Let some give through the hips, through the shoulders. 8, 7, 6. Come on, reach it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Drop to your elbow, sit down into a little ball. If the ball doesn't work for you, come into a cat stretch. Lower your head down. Get those buttocks back into your heels. And then bring yourself back up onto your hands and knees. Find your neutral position. Take your front leg, my left leg up and behind, pointing through the toe. And then we squeeze it, allowing that side bend to tap behind. Lift it up and tap just to the corner. Lift it up, pull your obliques. So what you're trying to achieve is lots of movement, but keeping your hip bones pointing down towards the floor, so we're not rotating. And that's what you're looking for. One more. Squeeze into that inner thigh. Last 2. Last 1. Now take that leg one more time across the thigh. Keep it up in the air, point through the toe, squeeze the thighs together and just press right through the outer buttock. Come on, really encourage that angle. Keep your hip bone still. Keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on, squeeze it up. 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up slightly out to the corner and go again. Come on. Breathe. Go, 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 go. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Last 1 and release. Take a long stride in that knee. Drop down to your heels. Drop your elbows. Rest your forehead onto your hands and just let your body relax. Take a little wriggle through the hips if you need to. If this doesn't work from you, come into elbow cat stretch. Reach the arms, lengthen out and sink the head and chest and just get that extra little stretch as you reach your fingers forward. And then walk your hands in. Okay, I want you to just do a 180-degree turn onto your back and bring yourself down to the floor. Good. So, arms relaxed down by your side. Take a breath and lift those legs up to tabletop. From here, we're going to do a gentle reverse crunch. And reverse crunch, just lifting your bottom, putting your thighs towards you, but my angle stays the same in the leg. And then you kick one leg forward, pull the leg in, reverse crunch. Kick the other leg forward, pull in, reverse crunch. And we're alternating legs. Now, if it feels a little bit too much, you might have a little bit of a weak moment today, or you might just feeling your lower back's feeling a bit tight or weak, then you can just reverse crunch, tap the floor. Reverse crunch, tap the floor. So continue this exercise. Remove your arms across your chest and carry on. 8 more. Exhale. Exhale. Come on, lift that bottom. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Tabletop. Grab your knees. Quick pull into the chest. Arms down by your side, slightly wide of your hips. So you're making that arrowhead through the arms. Your head is the arrow point. We inhale, open the legs wide. We kick the legs forward to a V. We bring the legs together and we bend the knees in. So you open, kick to a wide V, squeeze and bend the knees in. So lovely opening those hips, extending those knees, squeezing together and bending them. Continue that motion, continue that level. Just gonna see if I can get better lighting for the last part of this. That's better. So you open out wide, you kick it forward, you squeeze 45-degree angle and bend it back in. Now that feels too much. Take your knees out wide, kick your legs, extend them up high to the sky and then bring them together above your hip bones and then bend your knees. So that's your alternative, that's your easier one. If you're feeling there's any pulling in your back and bend. Otherwise, open, kick forward, squeeze and bend. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Squeeze and bend. Hug it in. Quick hip flexor stretch. Hold on to that front leg. Extend that back leg to the floor. And then drive that leg in towards the armpit. Drive the leg in towards the chest. And then change that position into the armpit. And into the chest. 1 more. Into the armpit. 1 more. Into the chest. And then swap your legs over. Catch the back leg. Drop the front leg into the ground. Out to the armpit. Into the chest. Out to the armpit again. Into the chest. 1 more time. Make it strong. Use those arms. And into the chest. Lift that front leg up. Hold the knees together. Tabletop. Arms wide. We're reversing that exercise. So we inhale. Kick the legs to 45 degrees. Open to a V. Bend the knees wide. Squeeze them together. Lengthen forward, open wide, bend them wide, squeeze them together. Alternatively, extend your legs up, open to a V, bend the lower leg around and then squeeze it in. So you extend lower leg, open full leg, bend the top part of the leg and squeeze together. So choose your angle. You won't want to go all the way down to a hover because then your back is going to kick in. The 45-degree angle is a much better workout for the upper abs. And then the lower abs, hold that position, open, work it out into those inner thighs, inside thighs to stretch. There's lots of things going on here. You've got 4 more left to do. Last one. And then hold at tabletop. Lift your head, lift your shoulders, bring your arms close in, reach your fingertips if you're up to your heels, pull your thighs in, and then reach, 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 breathe. Keep it going, squeeze it. If you want more, kick your legs away and carry on. Go lower if you wish. 10, 9, 8, 7. Squeeze it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head down, arms wide, knees lower to the floor. Hand on the top thigh, stretch across the body, reaching the arm through. Nice long deep breaths here. Catch the leg, extend through the hamstring. So use your arm as like a little pivot catch the leg, then really push through the sole of the foot, extending the knee and driving that foot up towards you, and twist a little bit deeper through the body. 2 long deep breaths, going that little bit further. And then release the leg. Roll the knees into the center, drop your feet, cross that back foot over the front knee, catch that front thigh, stretch the buttock, head down, shoulders down, push the knee away, drive that right thigh in towards you as you open the left knee away from you. Push your buttocks down into the floor, make it a strong stretch. And then release that leg, drop the foot, pop the other ankle over the knee, catch the back of the left leg, drop the head, drop the shoulders, open the front right knee, pushing your buttocks down into the floor, but driving the shoulders equally down. So you're just feeling a bit of force through the arms. I'm using my elbow just to open that knee out, a little bit more weight over into that back buttock. Breathe into the stretch, 2 more long deep breaths there. And then when you're ready, just ease off, bend the knee, arms open wide, and let the knees drop all the way over to the other side. Catch the leg, then twist through the upper body, reaching the arm to the floor. When you're ready, drop the elbow, catch that leg underneath the calf and push that leg as much as you can into extension, driving it up towards you, straightening out through the knee and twisting that a little bit more. Try and look away from the leg. One last breath. And then drop the knee, roll your legs back into the middle. Catch the knees, take a little roll over, side to side. Slide your hands around the back of the thighs and then roll yourself up and come and sit in a comfortable cross-leg position. So relax your hands onto your knees, sit up tall. Lift your arms up towards the sky, look gently forward in front of you, let your arms drop and just walk your arms down and let your head and chest sink down. So if you need to just maybe prop your bottom up, maybe grab a cushion, sit under your buttocks and then just ease your way into it. You've got 3 breaths here. And carefully walking your fingers back in. Just gently lean back, just to enable your legs to swap over to the other side. Sit tall, raise your arms, look down, drop your fingertips, and then walk forward, lower your head and chest down here. 3 breaths to end your stretch. Keep your buttocks firmly on the ground. Drop those elbows as far as you can go. And then carefully walking your hands back in again, resting your hands lightly on your knees. Sit yourself tall, use your abs just to hold yourself here. Open the arms, take a breath, and then exhale, raising your arms slowly up, bringing them gently above your head as you inhale, and then exhaling to finish for today. Give yourselves a bow, give yourselves a round of applause. And have a wonderful week. Sorry about the sunlight streaming through today. At least we have some sunlight, which is lovely. Have a fabulous week, everybody. Look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.